Welcome to the Mind My Mind talk show, to another very interesting episode on the mindset of an elite athlete. Today we have with us Dr. Yogmaya Panda, who is a sports psychologist, but with a difference because she is an athlete herself. Welcome, Dr. Yogmaya. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you, madam.
So, डॉक्टर योगमाया, आप एक एथलीट भी हैं और एक स्पोर्ट्स साइकोलॉजिस्ट भी. पहला प्रश्न आपसे ये होगा, डिड यू बिकम एन एथलीट फर्स्ट और अ स्पोर्ट्स साइकोलॉजिस्ट फर्स्ट?
An athlete first.
Athlete first. कौन सा? You won a lot of medals, I know.
True.
Your sports career.
Okay, I'm a national level athlete, basically a sprinter. I used to do 100 meter and 200 meters. And very rarely I did my 400 meters. I participated in 400 hurdles. And throughout my college career, I was a champion from +2 to degree. I participated in 3 inter-university athletic meet, including Gwalior, Amritsar, and Delhi. And I participated in National Women's Festival and participated in Junior National, East Zone. And throughout my school, I was a champion throughout my school career.
Excellent. So, sports psychologist कैसे बने?
Actually, while playing, I faced lot of problems. When I was discussing the problems with the coaches, they told this is normal. So you have to handle and you have to continue your sports. Though because of my interest, I took psychology as a subject in +2, and I did my +3 with psychology honors. So and PG in psychology, I thought, being a psychologist, can I help myself? Then from that question actually inspired me and also irritated me sometimes, why I'm not helping myself first, why I'm not able to handle my anger, why I'm exhibiting my aggression and this anxiety to others, why this fear is there when I'm participating in the sports. So that helped me and dragged my attention to pursue my research fellow at Sports Authority of India, NIS Patiala. After that, I'm very blessed now to be a women's sports psychologist, helping the athletes of Odisha and India to some extent.
Excellent. So, you're one of the very few personalities who, became an athlete and chose to resolve those challenges as an athlete that you faced by choosing a profession that kind of supported that. And not only that, woman athlete for that, and a woman sports psychologist, which is rare to come by. सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज आपने एज अ एथलीट क्या फेस किया?
As an athlete, actually, I faced the most difficult challenges whenever any psychological problem I was facing, like I named, I'm lacking the concentration problem, I'm lagging behind the confidence, and I feel very aggressive, anxiety, a lot of fear within me. So that actually created a lot of problem. To whom do I share? My coach is not listening. My parents are not listening. Then to whom do I tell? So that actually created a lot of interest that I should become a sports psychologist, so that I can talk to me first, and I'll encourage the athletes to share whatever you are feeling. Please ventilate your emotions, whatever you feel.
So is that a normal thing with all athletes? कि आप obviously mental pressure तो आप कभी भी किसी competition में कोई भी when you're participating, you will tend to be under pressure, some sort of pressure. You are going to be a little stressed or a little anxious. That is normal. But as an athlete, how does it matter? Especially as a, हम लोग जब किसी athlete को देखते हैं, हम लोग सोचते हैं कि ये तो, you're seeing a person full of confidence. But is that normal to face so much problem? And does it hamper in your competitive spirit?
Yes, very true. Minimum level is okay, but after repeated participation in higher level competitions, why again and again the same problem is coming to me? So that was the first question. And second is, even if I counsel thoroughly to myself that I should not like show this anxiety. I should not afraid of other athletes. I should focus my all the concentration, and I'll participate as a full like sportsman spirit. But I don't know, when I'm going, when I'm inside my state, I'm familiar with the grounds, it's okay. But beyond this, when I'm going outside, seeing other athletes, their dress up, the way, the kind of like their body posture, just that confidence, actually I was lagging behind. And that needs actually someone to share. And I need that time I was expecting someone to talk to me about this, and someone to educate me about all these things. This is a normal situation, but everything normal is not normal. That repeated exposure to difficult situation, the same reaction. So that was actually the point of focus of a psychologist.
Excellent. They always say, no, your actual battle is in your mind, not really on ground.
Yes.
So you
Very
might,
true. Well said.
but actual battle remains in the mind. And I think one of the best gymnasts who was almost winning all the world championships, she backed off because of mental health issues. I really appreciate the courage that you're, were able to bring out what you faced, and say it, that these are the problems, accept the problems that you're facing, and then also take the issues out to the world to say, I'm sure all of you are facing these problems, so let's come and talk about it. That's essentially what you do as a sports psychologist. So
Okay.
आपके पास young athletes आते हैं, sportsmen आते हैं for counseling, for psychological counseling, आप क्या करते हैं उनके साथ? How do you help them?
Okay, when an athlete is coming to a psychologist, first I interact. Okay, I don't immediately jump to the problem. You are an excellent athlete, so why you need the help of a psychologist? The first answer the athlete used to give, I want to share something, because the pressure is coming from the family. I'm widowed out from the hostel, and I know what is my strength, but nobody is having that hope that I can fulfill my dreams. So I want to just to share. So after having a thorough ice-breaking session, then we go for based on his viewpoints that I face, like maybe anxiety problem, some mental pressure, or I'm stressed, or whatever I'm expecting, I'm not able to fulfill it. I'm not that much task-oriented. I'm comparing myself with others, and my psychologically, I'm not that mentally tough. So they utter these words. So when they accept that these are lagging, so usually what we do, we administer some of the psychometric tests, like maybe trait anxiety, self-confidence, maybe emotional intelligence, depends on the whatever the problem the client is or the athlete is claiming. So after a thorough analysis of the psychometric test, we go for, I usually show that this is your score point and this is the optimum. If you are below this, we can categorize you like this, that you are having some low confidence, maybe you are high ego oriented, maybe high task oriented, and a normal athlete should do like this. Okay, after this we sit for the sessions. We do different kind of training programs, maybe the mind to muscle or muscle to mind relaxation trainings, that we can say that progressive muscular relaxation trainings, autogenic trainings, imagery training, visual imagery, auditory imagery, depends on what the athlete is needing. After that, sometimes the breathing exercises, there are different varieties of exercises that we do in counseling session. And the most amazing training is this autogenic training with imagery. Okay, like imagine a situation that you are a winner, you are winning, crowd is encouraging, the audience are encouraging. They want an internal boost. Okay, that they will exhibit when they are coming to the real situation.
Right.
We do the processes like this.
Right.
First interview, then counseling, then psychometric test. Again, based on the test result, we'll go for profiling. After the profile is done, depends on different kind of exercises that we do.
Right. And do you also go and stand with them in the field to see how they perform? And do you try to assess that, when they are performing, what are the issues that they faced at that time? Or do you wait for them to come back to you?
No. My 100% presence is required when they're playing. And I need the support of the coach, maybe the administrators, the stakeholders who are helping these athletes for playing. So I usually go to the ground. Actually, what the athlete is saying, whether there is a real matching between what he is telling or what he is really doing. Sometimes they make the counselors fool. that I am this, but my background is like this. I'm not able to do this. So actually, for a verification purpose, I usually go to the ground.
When you are doing this verification, the way they are conducting themselves also helps you, gives you information on how to help them back.
Sometimes our presence also is a strong motivation for them, that my psychologist is with me. These are the 90, I can say 90% perceive us as a good support for the spouse. But for 10%, those who are hiding the information, they feel really that why the psychologist is there, they hide themselves from the reality. But generally, it's a good response, because my experience with the badminton players, with the weightlifters, with the swimmers, international swimmers, is really helping me, because the coach also, they need our presence.
Okay.
Madam, after repeated training, after repeated like strategy is done, technically they're sound, but why it is happening?
Okay.
So it's a good situation. I make my presence over there.
So how is there a structured program that you have for them, for team players, and separate for individual sports along with their coaches?
Yes, there is a structure, but basically the individually athletes, they feel better to come to us.
Okay.
And for team, we take the help of the coach. If the coach want a total motivation session for the entire team, maybe the hockey team, maybe the football team, maybe the cricket team, that we can do. But generally, athletes individually counseling sessions are more attracting than the team session. Team I am handling, but the individual counseling sessions are in a better advantages.
So basically, I think it's first important to build each individual and then build a team.
Rapport.
Because
Yes.
Each team player brings their own selves, personal selves, to the performance arena, and it's only
Yes.
that the team presence can really be built.
Yes.
So how do you build team cohesiveness? How does that happen? Are they structured sessions?
Yes, very true. Because as I told, we first we start with the interview session. After the interview session is over, we go for profiling, administering different kind of psychometric test, and after interaction with each and every individual. Yes, we do for the entire team.
And then
yes. Then we club the people, that these are the groups: high confidence, low confidence. Then we have to match the group like this. There is a structured program.
Okay. And then you also build team cohesiveness?
Yes.
Very interesting.
Because they are from different backgrounds. Some people like some group, some people doesn't like some group. So we have to bring them into a common platform. That is the duty of a psychologist.
Excellent, excellent. So you're working with the government of Odisha very closely, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you coach all their teams?
All the teams means every event?
Every event or different sports? Because Odisha has a very high focus on sports now.
Yes. I am working with the badminton team. Actually, recently government has given me a project to work with the female athletes. Okay. So while working with the female athletes, I touched each and every district of my state, and I touched around 300 female athletes. Okay. Right. So, and I collect all the data from the sports hostel at Bhubaneswar. So in that way, I think when working with the female athletes specifically, they are really happy that a psychologist is there. First interaction, they accepted me, because my punchline is 90% of the games are mental. If mentally you are thinking that I can win, I will win, definitely this pep talk will help me.
So being an athlete yourself in your younger years, and now helping the teams, how does that experience really translate, other than just being able to understand that what they go through?
Being an athlete, I can tell you where is the pain is. Okay, it's not in the body, it is only in the mind thinking process. When the athlete is standing or sitting in the starting block, I can tell by seeing the athletes, I can tell what is going on in your mind, because I felt that situation more than 20 years. Okay. Still then I'm also participating in my college sports, that the same spirit is there with me, because since last 4 years I am getting the first prize in 100 meter. So that shows it's a reflection from my side that the attitude matters a lot. So definitely by seeing me, my body language, the way I start interacting with the athletes, they understand that madam is an athlete, so that he is very closely is interacting with us. And those who are beyond athletic background, they can manage, no issue. But there is a attraction. Being an athlete and handling
that
athletes,
you can establish a stronger connection.
very true.
I think very interesting facts that you have put forth, and great work that you are doing, helping athletes, and especially the women athletes, to come up in this sport. On a parting note, Dr. Yogamaya, what would be the one message that you would want to give to all the athletes who will listen to this interview?
I will tell all the athletes, play from your mind and relax yourself. Whenever you are playing, focused, be focused.
That's the essence of a winning attitude.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Yogamaya. It was a pleasure having you on this show. Dear viewers, I hope you found this information very useful. Please do like the video. Please do share the video with all those whom you think will benefit from this, because there are many youngsters out there who could use help to kind of win. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.